telling your stories. CTV News Lethbridge with Jackie Scantlebury.
A provincial law that stops schools from telling parents when their children join a gay-straight alliance faces its first legal challenge. 25 faith-based schools are leading the effort to challenge the law they want to put on hold pending a constitutional challenge. The case is being heard today in Medicine Hat Court of Queen's Bench. Our Terry Vogt is there.
People from cities and small towns across Alberta were forced to wait outside the courthouse because the courtroom itself wasn't big enough to hold everyone. The challenge has been launched by dozens of parents and a number of faith-based schools. They argue keeping parents out of the loop violates charter rights, including freedom of religion and expression. Gay-straight alliances are peer support networks organized by students. They're meant to make LGBT youth feel welcome and try to prevent bullying or abuse. The Calgary Sexual Health Centre is among the groups supporting the law. They successfully applied for intervener status, saying they want to give a voice to LGBTQ youth.
This is a very vulnerable group of people that often struggle with being even in the school system. So we don't believe that they can really speak for themselves. And because of our experience, we can provide that perspective.
Groups behind this challenge say they're alarmed by the climate of secrecy that this legislation has created. They say children have the right to be supported and protected by their own parents. Opponents say the legislation has stripped parents of the ability to know fully where their children are, who they're involved with, and what they're being encouraged to think or do. None here would speak on camera. A handful of people came to show their support for the law.
I thought it was very important for someone to be here to kind of express the other side of the story and concern for the safety and lives of vulnerable gay and lesbian kids.
Often these youth face marginalization, homelessness. They are far more likely to abuse drugs and alcohol or attempt to commit suicide, especially if those youth face rejection by their families.
But this court hearing wasn't about the merits of the law. That won't happen until the fall. Those opposed to the regulations are asking the courts to put the law on hold pending a constitutional challenge. Terry Vogt, CTV News, Medicine Hat.
Alberta schools have until the end of June to file information to the government showing that they are complying with the legislation.